Just hear them all crying when they see how I rhyme. I'm a prime, they transform like Optimus. I only do.
Let's meet the
And Brent, we're coming down the home stretch of the regular season. It has been some kind of year in this league.
Every year we get great storylines. We're always surprised by one or two things that came out of nowhere. And that's the great thing about this game. It just keeps evolving, and it keeps all of us guessing.
A look at the opening lineup for the Houston Rockets. The pairing up front, Smith and Şengün. Thompson is out there with Dennis Schroeder, and it's Markkanen in at the small forward position.
Yeah, clearly he had an established position there.
Right side, Gilgeous-Alexander. Giddey kicks to Williams. And a wide open look for Gilgeous-Alexander. No good on the triple. Smith for three. And Holmgren pulls it down. And Gilgeous-Alexander's got the ball here for the Thunder. Passes it to Giddey. Holmgren with a screen on Schroeder. Giddey the pass to Holmgren. He gets that one.
I mean, sneaky. When he moves around the floor, Holmgren takes you out of the play, slips past, and just rolls to the hoop.
Greg, we were just talking about Chet Holmgren, and he's a lot tougher, I think, than his frame might indicate.
Physically and mentally, he does not back down. In fact, he's often the one who initiates contact. You think you're going to bully him? He's going to try to bully you.
Now, here's Şengün. He's making his presence felt offensively with his scoring average up there at almost 13 points a game. Gilgeous-Alexander with it. Now defended by Markkanen. Hayward can't hit.
A bit of a rut here early, just 1 of 4 so far.
Here's Thompson. He can't get it to go. Hayward with some nice D. Oklahoma City's gone 0 of 2 from deep here. Thompson against Giddey. Holmgren sets the screen for Giddey. Shoots over Markkanen. That one off the back iron and out.
Still searching out their offensive game right now. 1 of 5 from the field to start this one.
And that's a foul called on Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. That's his first foul.
first team foul.
Holmgren comes with the double team. Smith for three. The Rockets again can't hit. For Oklahoma City, they've gone just 1 for 5 from the field to start the quarter. Schroeder kicks to Şengün. Top of the key jumper, no good. Williams finds Gilgeous-Alexander. First quarter of basketball, just over 2.5 minutes play.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that one.
Pass to Şengün. Smith for three. A three-pointer is right on target. Smith's got 6 points.
He's got such a smooth release on catch-and-shoot jumpers. Smith is lethal off ball.
Timeout is called. First of the game for the Thunder. And the Thunder making a switch here. Wallace is checked in. And for a look at how the competition stacks up right now. These, the new power rankings, they tell a great story. You look at the Thunder. They're stuck in the same spot, but still a top 10 team.
And when I look at Houston, they just crushed expectations all season long. Only a few people thought they could sustain this level of excellence, but here they are.
Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. In the game against New Orleans, very impressive. Markkanen inside the line. Rebound by Williams. And here's Williams now. He'll bring it up for the Oklahoma City Thunder. They defeated the Pelicans in their last game.
Mental toughness on the road. The arena was rocking, but they just got down to business and never let up.
Impressive to see them on the road just step up and have that kind of offensive performance.
First trip to the line for him here.
An 89% free throw shooter puts him right there among the league's best from the line. And something to like about Holmgren is his ability to run the floor. A 7-footer who can get up the court in a hurry and get to the rim before the D gets set.
Here's Thompson. Takes it off the glass.
Uncovered at the rim, finding cracks in the defense here early on.
Just really smart basketball and exploiting whatever holes that he's seeing right now in the defensive squad.
And so it's Oklahoma City with it. The Rockets making the shot. That one goes in. Holmgren's got his second bucket.
That's a nice set. Chet, he's an ideal pick and roll partner.
Williams with the steal. And we're going to have a jump ball. It's tied up there.
Jump ball.
Now, Gilgeous-Alexander. Nothing on the board. Holmgren wide open. The shot's good. Gilgeous-Alexander making the play.
And with that threat of the outside jumper, Holmgren generates space for this offense.
Williams is checked in for Holmgren. Houston with a big group substitution here. Nicholas Batum. He's checked in for Şengün. Jeremy Grant comes in for Smith. Thomas checked in for Thompson. And Hield subbed in for Dennis Schroeder.
Well, that's good teammate stuff right there. Looking for your guys. Buddy Hield has a strong feel for when to give it up.
And there's the pass to Hayward. Hayward, a screen on Hield. Williams scanning the floor. 6 on the shot clock, and it's Gilgeous-Alexander in the corner. Fires from 18. Buries the jump shot.
There's a great pace to Gilgeous-Alexander's game. The mid-range fits well.
Here's Grant. Thomas up top. Over Wallace. Thomas's shot is off. Thunder have gone 4 of 10 shooting the ball here in the first quarter. Hayward against Batum. Hayward outside. Williams a screen on Batum. From 11 feet away. Hayward can't hit. Houston's gone 2 of 4 from beyond the arc to start the game. The 3 from Thomas. The Thunder pull it in. Their last meeting was in this building where they were able to come out on top.
Tremendous poise on the offensive end. Overall, they did not settle for bad shots.
Saw the box score the next day and thought about those percentages. They had guys just going off in that one.
Shot from the top of the key, and that one drops.
And Markkanen should do that more. He's got the height to survey the defense and try to find the open man.
Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And Williams with the stuff.
Not getting old here. Seeing him make that lead pass with perfect timing.
And so it's Chet Holmgren making things happen for Oklahoma City. He finishes with 9 points in the quarter. The D is having all sorts of problems with him. We come back right after this. And it's been a pretty even game here after 1 quarter of play. And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for Oklahoma City.
Straight away, they've opened things up offensively with skillful passing, running smart plays, and just setting guys up for success.
Well, I want to add also the damage that has been done on the inside. It's a lot of rubble in there, but they're continuing to go right at the defense.
We've got Chet Holmgren. Wiggins is out there with Williams. Then there's Wallace. And it's Joe in at the 2. That's the lineup in the game for Oklahoma City. Now here's Wiggins. Goes to the reverse layup and puts it in.
Yeah, that's the 3rd bucket in a row from the paint. This defense needs to clog those lanes in the middle.
Houston moving it around. Whitmore with it. He averages a bit over 6 points a game.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
Here's Joe. That falls. Nice feed that time from Wiggins. Joe's got the lead up to 5 now for the Thunder. And we've played just over a minute of basketball here in the second quarter. Here's Whitmore. Draws contact on the shot, and now a three-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
What a fighter. Whitmore was determined to get that to go.
When it comes to the essential components of a winning team, GA, how much importance do you place on veteran leadership?
Kevin, I think it's important. You want a few guys in the locker room who've seen it all. Players who can keep the ship steady if the team kind of goes awry or has a tough stretch.
Now here's Giddey. Scoreless thus far. To the middle. Here's Holmgren. Plays it up and banks it in.
And 10 of their last 12 coming off assists.
We're about a minute and a half into the second quarter now. Grant for three. And the rebound goes to the Thunder. Next matchup, they'll be home against the Suns. And that game is the second of two straight at home. Williams, he's checked in for the Thunder. The Rockets also changing it up. Jabari Smith, he's checked in for Whitmore. And Dennis Schroeder subbed in for Hield. Now here's Giddey. Looking at his numbers, he's averaging about 6.5 points a game. At the top of the key, Williams. It's stolen by Smith. Smith on the wing. Ipo, Şengün. Schroeder against Wallace. Jacks up a three. Another miss by Houston. Oklahoma City leading by 4. Holmgren the pass to Giddey. And here's Wiggins. Holmgren with a screen on Şengün. Just 5 on the clock. Wiggins kicks to Giddey. The three. That's in, and he found his range with that one. Now 1 for 2.
Trying to get more comfortable from deep. Giddey looking solid on that one for 3.
Here's Smith. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up.
I tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
And just a top-notch free throw shooter this year, all the way up there at 88%.
And Oklahoma City making a change here. Gilgeous-Alexander's checked in. Lauri Markkanen's checked in for Houston. Thompson comes in for Cameron Thomas. Now here's Giddey. Williams finds Gilgeous-Alexander. Oklahoma City needs to get off a shot. It's deflected.
Markkanen showing all 7 foot of himself there.
Let's check out the standings in the Western Conference and see how the playoff race is shaping up. Take a look at the Rockets. What a run they've had this year. In first place and charging seemingly at will toward the postseason. These guys have been outstanding. And, of course, there's the Thunder sitting there 4 spots below.
And, you know, for the Thunder, they've fulfilled a lot of the promise they showed coming into the season. But they just haven't taken that next leap forward so many thought they might.
They still had enough players take positive steps forward to call this season a success. Maybe they're not at the top of the standings where they'd hope they'd be, but they're in really good position in terms of the playoff picture.
Yeah, just a solid job on the backboard. They are really controlling the inside.
Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Wiggins sets a screen for Gilgeous-Alexander. Back to Wiggins. Shoots over Schroeder. And it's Wiggins missing.
Probably not the shot that was drawn up for that possession, but you can't pass it up. You can't knock it down.
Whistle blows. Bucket is good. And he'll have a chance at the line to make it a 3-point play. The Rockets shooting their 4th shot at the foul line here.
And taking a look at the numbers on the season, they've converted about 77% of those foul shots.
Grant, he's checked in for Alperen Şengün.
Yeah, in this quarter, they've had the right approach, driving and drawing, initiating contact, create opportunities, get to the line.
Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He's certainly been a consistent piece of their offense, averaging about 14.5 points a game. Rockets trail by 5. Here's Grant. It's good from the top of the key.
And trust me, Dennis Schroeder would love to score the basketball, but his ability to set up his teammates is also effective.
Now a timeout called by Oklahoma City. And a chance now to look at the small forwards who have been dominant this season offensively. Lauri Markkanen third.
A lot of the NBA's most explosive players man that small forward position, and you're looking at a pretty good collection of them right there.
I don't think in terms of offense there can be any more potent group of players in the league. Having one of them on the wing means having someone that can carry a team offensively for extended periods of time whenever necessary.
Grant gets a wide open look, and he hits it to tie the game up. Grant's got 5 points in the quarter.
And that's something Grant has worked on, capitalizing off the catch.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. The kick out to Williams. And again, no good by Oklahoma City.
And even with good coverage defensively that time, he has confidence to drill the three.
Trust me, defense wants to keep Grant out of the paint. He wants to get in there. That's why.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander following the score by Houston. They need this. Excellent D there from Markkanen.
Man, he's just pulled a Harry Houdini in this quarter. He's completely disappeared.
Schroeder dishes to Grant. Markkanen from outside. No good. He's off to a slow start. 1 for 4 so far. Out of bounds. Houston takes possession. A different look for Oklahoma City. Holmgren comes in for Williams. And Gordon Hayward is subbed in for Wiggins. Last game for Houston, they picked up the win against the Trailblazers. Thompson passes to Markkanen. And some nice passing there by Houston. Smith kicks it over to Schroeder. Yes, and it's Smith with the assist that time. Schroeder's got himself on the board with 3 there.
Oh, great ball movement there.
Schroeder against Gilgeous-Alexander.
Gilgeous-Alexander, such growth in his first year, continues to show he's learning this game.
The Thunder shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
Grant, right side. Fires the 3. And the last second attempt does not go in for him. And some good action through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. The Rockets on top. They're up by 4. And for 2K Sports, we'll be back here at Paycom Center right after this.
You know, I love what they're doing, working overtime to get the high percentage looks. The way it keeps working for them, just keep at it.
Next up, let's see what's going. Thank you for being with us. Now let's send it to Kevin Harlan for the second.
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. Chet Holmgren has been sensational.
Yeah, and through the first 2 quarters, he has been the offense for this team.
Yeah, he's shouldering the load right now and looking really comfortable while he's doing it.
Starting the second half, here's Ime Udoka's 5. The pairing up front, Smith and Şengün. Dennis Schroeder is out there with Thompson. And it's Markkanen in at the 3, the small forward.
And really exemplifies who Hayward is. A team player, someone who enjoys spotting his open teammate.
And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thank you very much, Kevin. Oklahoma City is a franchise that has to have patience. Coach Mark Daigneault said there's no schedule. That's the biggest thing. There's a way of operating that we're very confident in and that we're going to bet on. And that's developing, having a good environment, and trying to play a style that scales forward. We're just going to keep our head down. Kevin, back to you.
And keep going straight ahead. All right, D.A., thanks. Williams passes to Hayward. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. It's on Lauri Markkanen.
Putting defenders in tough spots is a trait of Hayward's game. I mean, he gets his man on the back foot and forces him to either foul or give up the easy one.
Houston in the lead. Pass to Smith. Inside. Şengün against Holmgren. Three-pointer, Markkanen. Here's Schroeder. And he battles for the ball and gets the second chance bucket. Schroeder's got his second bucket of the night.
Well, Schroeder down there sneaking in and able to pick up a loose ball board and get a hoop.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Şengün with the rebound. Şengün's got 4 rebounds in this game. And Thompson kicks to Şengün. Tries from 10, and there's the bucket from Markkanen. And now a 6-point Rocket lead.
And the team wants Markkanen to take those kind of shots because he is capable of knocking them down.
Pass to Holmgren. And there's the call on Chet Holmgren. That's his first foul.
Oh, great defense there. Anticipated the play and got there first.
Now a timeout called by Houston.
Now we get a chance to check out Chet Holmgren.
How his last 10 games have gone. 4th in blocks. And how about his top 10 ranking and free throw percentage? A knockdown shooter, ultra reliable from the line.
And yeah, he's been a brutal shot blocker all season long. As you said, top 5 in the league. He's a dangerous force to face inside.
Great move off the dribble from Schroeder there to lose the defense.
Outside Williams. Wants to get it to Giddey and does. Yep, that one goes in there. Giddey's got 7 points.
Now, what a great option he gives them on every possession.
From 15 feet away, Smith no good. Thunder trailing by 6. And here is Giddey. He has 7. 13 feet away. And the dunk by Holmgren.
And I know everyone's thrilled to see Holmgren scoring so well. And this is the kind of effort that can carry on well throughout the year.
Thomas checked in for Thompson. With a break in the action, let's take a peek at the top rebounding teams in the NBA this season. The Rockets, number 1.
They are tenacious when it comes to attacking the backboard. Physical, smart, and determined. No surprise to see them at the top of the ranking.
He was all alone on that one. He has 7.
That's pretty much not how they want to defend the three-point line. Somebody's got to shadow him out there.
The Thunder have gone 3 of 4 so far in the third quarter from the field. Pretty good start to the half. Thomas against Giddey. Kicks to Hayward. 6 to shoot. Holmgren sets the screen for Gilgeous-Alexander. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline.
And another miss. Oof, he's having a really ugly game.
Yeah, about as ugly as you can have. You're right.
Teammates right now covering up for the type of off performance he's having. In terms of scoring, this has not been his best night.
And the next one puts him in the bonus.
Wallace has checked in for Josh Giddey. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the third quarter. Williams against Smith. Puts the move on, and the jam by Wallace.
And your point guard's got to be the catalyst. Great job getting to the 10.
Well, Greg, he knows when they need a lift.
Did you see how much air he had under him? Wow.
Schroeder finds Şengün. Hayward grabs the board.
Okay, better than giving up the layup. You want to go in there and use the hard foul. They did it there. That's aggressive attitude defensively.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Smith for 3. Another miss by Houston.
Not a way to get out of a funk. He needs to be looking for good, solid, more efficient shots, not the wild one he took there.
Hayward outside. Here's Wallace. And the rejection by Smith.
And staying connected to the shooter, Smith has elite defensive tools. They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
There's Thomas with the 3. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City.
And if they know what's good for them, that's the way they'll defend against him every time he takes the ball on the three-point line.
And Dennis Schroeder gets the whistle that time. That's his 4th foul of the contest. Now a timeout called by Oklahoma City. So it's both teams making substitutions here.
Coming onto the floor right now are your substitution on the floor.
Here's Holmgren. He's got 13. And a wide open look here for Wiggins. It's good from long range. Wiggins has got 5 now.
And they're scoring much more efficiently here in the second half, and they've gotten that field goal percentage above 50.
And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Markkanen.
That is just a careless turnover. You've got to be smarter in those exchanges.
And the Thunder making a switch here. Williams is checked in and stolen by Whitmore. Thomas gets a wide open look. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Thomas got 6 points in the quarter. And an important part of every team's game, a look at the hustle stats for the Rockets.
I like their defense tonight, and we don't talk about that side of the ball enough. You can really change a game when you get a bunch of steals and get out in transition.
Man, scoring off of turnovers is so helpful. I mean, you get easy opportunities at the rim. It devastates the opponent. They've done a great job tonight of converting on those chances.
Outside Thomas. A crossover. It falls for his 5th field goal of the night. Now shooting 5 for 8.
And he's shaking off that slow start, giving them a boost here in the second.
3-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Holmgren the pass to Joe. He's looking for Williams and finds him. Some nice passing by Oklahoma City here. For 3, Holmgren. Markkanen pulls it in. Outside Thomas. Over to the wing. Lets it go from deep. And Markkanen gets it to go on the assist by Thomas. And now it's a 3-point Rocket lead. And at the close of the third quarter, still a close game, and both teams putting up points in a hurry. Rockets lead by 3. And time to step aside quickly, but we'll be back. Well, what a terrific game it's been so far, with this fourth quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. And it's the Thunder with the ball. Wiggins is out there with Williams. Then it's Josh Giddey. Then it's Williams. And it's Wallace in at the point guard. That's the lineup in the game for Oklahoma City. Wiggins from outside. And the rebound goes to the Rockets. Şengün's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Hield the pass to Şengün. And Şengün throws it down.
And credit Buddy on that play. The correct read, setting up his teammate.
Thunder trailing by 5. Here's Giddey. Wallace with a screen on Thomas. Giddey, no good.
I'm not going to see that very often. The defense in the vicinity, but still, he's not one to blow layups.
Gets the three-pointer to fall.
And they've done some nice work as we've come down the stretch here in the final quarter.
And right now is when you have to lay it on the line. Between the two teams, they've clearly been the aggressor.
The Thunder with another miss. Rockets leading by 8. It's Thomas on the wing. Hield from outside. And again, it's the Rockets from deep.
And they are starting to pull away here as the shots continue to fall.
Start to feel their confidence. That's the difference between the success they're having now and the struggles they faced earlier.
Williams with a clean look. Good. The nice assist for Williams. Williams has got his 4th assist in this one. To the inside. Whitmore. And Whitmore throws it down.
Oh, man, when Cam Whitmore throws it down, you feel bad for the rim.
Here's Giddey. The rebound by Grant. On offense, here are the Rockets. They've outscored them 10 points to 2 during this run. And it's Whitmore missing. And so it's Giddey with it. He brings it up for the Thunder. They trail by 11. And the shot goes in.
You get used to seeing that from Josh Giddey. The way he sees the court is just remarkable.
Timeout call, the Rockets. A different look for Oklahoma City. Chet Holmgren, he's checked in for Williams. Hayward comes in for Williams. And Shai Gilgeous-Alexander subbed in for Wallace. Dennis Schroeder's checked in for the Rockets. Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Hey, guys, during that last break, I heard Ime Udoka as he talked with the team. He told them, don't look at the scoreboard. We have to play like we're tied. They want their team to sustain that level of effort and see how it works out. Kevin?
Thanks, David. Hayward dishes to Holmgren. And the jump by Holmgren.
Man, the coaching staff loving this right now as Holmgren's gaining all kinds of confidence on the offensive end.
To the paint, here's Şengün. And the rejection by Holmgren. Pass to Thomas. And stolen by Giddey. Shoots over Schroeder. Giddey, no good.
Well, if he's going to keep shooting, they've got to run some plays for him. Screens, pick and rolls, anything they can do to get him started.
Thunder trailing by 9. And here's Gilgeous-Alexander outside. Holmgren. Got it. Good job in the low post.
I mean, length and skill. And Holmgren has a lot of both.
Sweet move. It's rebounded by Giddey. Giddey's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Gilgeous-Alexander finds Holmgren off target with his 3. Rockets leading by 7. Hield outside. Offline with the baseline jumper. Oklahoma City has gone 0-3 so far in the fourth quarter from long range. And that one drops for him.
Good to see Gilgeous-Alexander's playmaking evolving here, wanting to get it to the open teammate.
Now a timeout called by Houston. Williams, he's checked in for the Thunder. Houston also making some changes. Jabari Smith, he's checked in for Grant. Lowry Markkanen comes in for Hield. It's Thompson in for Cameron Thomas.
Well, he wants to shoot his way out of this cold spell, but the struggles continue.
Yeah, he's got to move on, forget about this sequence here, and try to find a way to get on the board.
Here's Smith. And right on target. Good.
And the big man has a smooth stroke. No question, Smith Jr. spends extra time getting up his shots.
The pass to Holmgren. Corner shot. It's rebounded by Houston. They've led by as many as 11 points. And stolen by Giddey. Down low. It's good. And the Rocket lead is cut down now to just 5 on the basket from Gilgeous-Alexander.
Gilgeous-Alexander coming through big time.
Markkanen, good.
I love the ball movement there. He put that on a silver platter. Just served him up.
The Thunder shooting 48% from the field. Not bad at all. Gilgeous-Alexander against Schroeder. 2 free throws come, and so the coach's challenge here comes into play. The coach protesting the personal foul call.
And this is the time now where the officials can review and getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new appreciation for
the ruling on the floor stands.
It can be sometimes, great to make the right call. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. We're double-checking, and the game continues on.
Gilgeous-Alexander hits them both.
Crucial that he converts those shots. They've got to keep eating away at the lead.
Inside, and Markkanen throws it down.
When you're a 7-footer like Markkanen, do you really have to jump to flush it? Just enough.
And not sure they've got enough time to save themselves.
Looking unlikely right here. That time ticking away.
Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Holmgren.
Unflappable. I mean, no moment is too big for Holmgren. They needed that basket.
Gilgeous-Alexander against Schroeder. Here's Şengün. Out to Smith. 3-pointer. Basket number 5 goes in. He's now 5 of 12 from the floor.
Give them credit. They've worked hard all game, now looking to finish it.
Great job of getting in position to win a game. It's been an all-out effort from the squad.
44 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Giddey, no one around him. From outside, off the mark.
He just doesn't look like himself this quarter. Something's missing.
Well, he's missing, and it's starting to affect a little bit in his body language, and you just don't want to see that.
finishing strong. This is how you want to close things out.
Yeah, definitely putting a stamp on this one. A very, very decisive victory for the club tonight.
And the dunk by Holmgren.
And given that Holmgren is 7 feet tall, he's a threat to throw it down at any time.
Buries it from three-point range. Markkanen's got the lead up to 11 now for the Rockets.
But the truth is they've had control of this game.
Yeah, looks like a veteran team tonight, getting out on the road, playing with assertiveness, confidence, fully in control for this win.
Now Smith. Şengün with the screen on Williams. Smith finds Şengün.
Oklahoma City foul. Chet Holmgren. Second personal foul. First team foul.
He drops the first one, and that'll push the lead to double digits.
For the Rockets, Alperen Şengün.
Second free throw, no good that time. He really wanted that one.
Yeah, you'd like to convert them all, but that should still be enough to secure the win.
So we see the Rockets taking the win here. They came in here and took care of business like they were the home team.